Yo, we back.
Does this work? Let's go.
Bring you some more hot Thronebreaker action.
So, quick recap. Just got stabbed in the back. Literally.
Yep.
Not figuratively.
Well, he's choked us in the back.
Oh, you're right. I'm wrong.
Oh,
But,
yeah.
you know. Tomato, potato.
Yeah. So the new upgraded versions, what do they do? Where's our boys at?
They auto upgrade if we had them. He didn't upgrade. Odo did.
You have one charge to unit with depleted orders.
Oh, right. Repeat it. Yeah.
Yeah. So he's still decent.
So we swapped out our loyal ability, didn't we?
Yeah.
For the low cooldown one. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Why did we do that?
Because we lost the one dude.
Mm-hmm.
So this now acts like the one dude giving one charge. It's just every time we use it while he's out.
Gotcha.
It gives her one. And then also it combos with the drummers.
Gotcha.
It gives them another one. And then we can choose what cards at the top of the deck. So we can force draw anyway. With the drummers.
Man, oh man. I mean, should we shrine it up?
I suppose so. Right?
Yeah.
I don't see why not.
Oh shit.
Sandflies and mosquitoes blanketed
Mosquitoes? What you say? It's so weird.
Them away. She'd been in Angren long enough to know more would come in their place.
Your Majesty,
Reynard called from behind.
our scouts have returned. We've a large force of blackclads on our tail, infantry and horsemen, and they draw nearer.
Blast!
Meave wiped away the sweaty hair stuck to her brow.
What say you, Reynard? Shall we give them a fight?
We're but a few miles from the river where a barge awaits. It makes no sense to battle now.
Though near her strength's end, Meave stepped up her pace. She could not wait to stand upon a barge deck and leave Angren's infernal bogs behind. Alas, in place of the promised vessel, they found only severed moorings.
No! No, it can't be!
Suddenly, Meave drove her fist into the trunk of the nearest tree. Fortunately, a soft and rotted one.
This isn't so!
Your Grace.
Say it ain't so.
Mercy. I stepped away but for a spell.
Croaked a scout, pale as a ghost.
Thieves jumped out the underbrush. Fell upon it. Whole band of them. A white-hair warrior. A minstrel. And a lass. What had a bow.
Well, is that all?
Interrupted Gascon.
No vampire sat upon an ass with no saddle? You're cocked up, man. Damn it. Meave.
I don't know what he just
The
said.
queen turned back towards the swamp.
Right.
Between the trees, she glimpsed a golden sun glimmering upon a banner.
We shall discuss that later,
Said the queen, drawing her sword.
provided we survive.
Story battle, shortened battle.
It was shortened.
Yeah.
Okay then. Okay
Everyone,
then.
rally to me! Drive them back!
Well, we got a little drummer boy, so we can force Rayla.
Yeah, we can't order though. Cause these guys.
You mad? Don't shake
Oh,
that!
somebody's up. Must be the puppers.
I guess we'll do it once. Just to get her on.
This could hurt. Life is mine now. Wise choice.
And I'll buff them.
Yeah.
Order!
That bit's the white of an eye from half a league away.
Ah!
Yeah, that's fine for now.
Alba!
Why you gotta do me like that? Oh man. Is that all he has?
You know he does.
Army's a waste of time for one like me.
Let's go and buff them, give him his thing back. But I have to do it.
We must trust each other.
Us or them, no other way.
Favourite route to land? The shank.
Left, right, left, right.
Hail, Kerzer! Looking to dance, mate?
Drag a glue, a bit of soldering, a rivet or two, and it's good as new.
Nice. That should summon a pitfall trap.
That's what I was thinking, but yeah. For whatever reason, it doesn't draw it.
Gotcha.
I'll have to use Rayla.
Burak!
Oh my god, River.
Must be having a good time.
Hey, hey, don't toss that, it's perfectly usable.
Hail, Herzer!
What you looking at?
Oh, sorry, turnips back for an encore.
Man, when things get boosted by orders, it really hurts us.
1 sec, Matt.
All right.
All right, sorry.
No.
What were you thinking?
worries. Oh, I was saying that when we fight against things that get boosted by orders, we like a hard counter.
Yeah. This doesn't really do anything. This isn't any good. This is useless, but I mean, I guess that. I mean, this will give me what, one more? Yeah, the bomber isn't even used.
Yeah.
Your Grace, that was but their
Didn't really matter.
Yeah.
Near the battle's end, Meve faced a black-clad officer. Nimbly dodging his strike, she countered. The Queen's sword sank deep, the hilt rattling his breastplate. A rush of hot blood covered Meve's hands. The winged helmet toppled from the officer's head, exposing a sweaty face, gasping for breath.
Nin! When?
Before the Queen stood a ruddy-haired boy with long eyelashes. He was Willem's age, perhaps a bit older. His body slumped, then disappeared beneath the malodorous foam atop the murky waters. Meve cast away her sword as if it had burned her hand.
Majesty, what is it? Are you hurt?
Reynard said, rushing to her side.
No, I'm not. It's fine. Give the order to march. With no barge, we must walk to Red Lobington along the riverbank.
Your Majesty, we must tend to the wounded. Use the rest of the day, I wager.
We ain't time enough for that.
Interjected Gascon.
That was but the vanguard sent in pursuit to slow us down. And even so, they outnumbered us 2 to 1. What happens when the main force arrives? We must flee. Now.
And abandon the injured, to bleed to death in the mud.
Alas, Reynard, yes. Unless you'd rather we stayed and died with them.
Oh no.
I mean, I feel like we gotta, you gotta give the medics time to dress the soldiers' wounds.
I feel you, man. I agree.
Gascon is right. Should Nilfgaard close the distance between us, we'll stand little chance.
Whew. At least you've the sense to...
But I would sooner perish than let my men rot in this accursed swamp. The medics will tend to all the wounded. Then, what will be, will be.
I tell you what'll be.
Snarled Gascon.
Ep die, he'll take a butcher's hook and gut you. Then hang you from Lyria capital's walls. Yet, if this be your wish...
Meve waited for the medics to sew the last stitch, tie off the last bandage. Only then did she order her force to move out. At the column's end, upon stretchers, lay those without the strength to walk, consumed by fever, dazed or unconscious, dying. Fatigued and laden with the wounded, the Lyrians moved slow as molasses. Soon, Nilfgaard's forward elements had caught up. The black-clads nipped at the Lyrian's tail with arrow volleys from the cover of trees and occasional forays by cavalry. They were in no hurry. They could torment their foes, weaken their spirit before the final clash.
No.
Oh shit. We are over here now.
That wasn't the end. Yeah. Huh. Interesting.
Yo, look at the size of this fucking rat. It's like as big as a
Right?
fucking like a cat.
Window.
Oh, everybody get in this little boat.
This is 2 at a time. It'll be fine.
We'll pull a Washington.
At long last, Meve spotted a dark form spanning the river's course, Red Lobinden's Bridge. Just a brief stretch more, and the Lyrians would find themselves beyond the invaders' grasp, free and clear of bogs, and the beasts that prowled them. Yet joy at this sight soon gave way to despair. The bridge was dark, black, from the horde of Nilfgaardians that held it. Clearly the Blackclads had divined the path of Meve's flight, and had cut off her last means of escape.
That's it. We're dead men. All. They'll cut us down to the last.
Who said that? Every third one of you get killed for that.
Meve shut her eyes, felt them sting with fatigue. She knew when she turned she could not show her men 1 ounce of fear, 1 pinch of doubt. She gripped her reins tightly. The leather dug into her skin, helping her hold back her tears. And when the Queen finally spoke, her voice was strong and boomed over the river's roar.
I know what you wish to hear.
The Queen began.
That the gods watch over us. That we'll come through the fray unharmed. That a friendly force is but moments away. Those would be lies. The truth is as bitter as it is undeniable. We stand cornered. Cannot win this fight. Cannot flee it. We can but choose how to die. Hanged from the bows like common criminals, or weapons in hand, like the fighters we are. I've made my choice. Time you made yours!
With that cry, Meve broke for the bridge toward a forest of spears into a deluge of arrows. She let the tears fall from her eyes. Tears of rage, fear, fatigue. It was not until she'd almost reached the enemy line that she dared glance backward. She saw she was not alone.
Let's go.
Standard battle.
Oh boy.
It's a 2-turner.
See how this deck fares now. Well, we got the dream.
Nice.
I don't get to reroll?
No.
Nice. Sick. Steadfast. Human boss, eh? Steadfast. Permanent resilience. That's what steadfast means?
Mm-hmm.
I guess. Oh. No. That's not good.
Yeah.
That's really not great.
No, at least we got Rayla and Oda.
No.
What are those orders?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not worried. River's not worried either. You hear in the background, she said, "We got this." She believes. Yeah, dude. All we gotta do is buy our time. It's 3 turns without playing in order. Or that. That'll work too.
What you?
We may die here today, but not on our hands and knees!
I warned you.
Bigger they are, easier they are to target.
That was not in the spell books.
Probably need to save her.
Can't pass either because I use that.
Sick.
These have resilience, so this one does anyway. He used a lot of cards and still has a lot of cards. Seems a little bit bullshit.
He has a 40, like a 50 card deck.
Shoot! We're friends, not foe! Damn it, just gets better and better.
Who are these guys?
Oh my god. Wait, what? Okay. They just boost each other and then fight people?
Yeah.
It's pretty sick, I guess.
This could hurt.
It's an order.
Yeah. Okay, wait a minute.
Thing about slings, they hide well.
Wait, what? Oh, they're veterans. Sick. Fun. Good mechanics.
A highly curious case.
I have to win 2 in a row, too.
Well, you got Dandelion.
Yeah.
You'll be able to have a full hand at least.
I think I may go this turn. Well, that's a bit rude. Guess I just play you.
Yeah.
These aren't resilience, right? So just that.
You can also just use the scepter.
Either way, I have to play.
Gotcha. Well, I mean,
no,
if you
that doesn't have resilience.
If you use the scepter, and then, oh yeah, you still have to put it down on a card. I'm dumb.
It's okay, Matt. You're not dumb. There's both my pitfall. Feels good. Why do you guys have this every turn?
Yeah, for real.
Life is mine now.
Give me something good.
Feel any burning? See a local healer or wise woman.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I thought. I'll get rid of 3 of them. That's more manageable.
Now you can duel that one guy. And you can duel the other guy. So it looks like their duel thing, it doesn't...
So they go first, and then they go. Yeah.
Yeah, I was wondering about that.
Wise choice.
Black Rala the Racist. Do we want to get a pitfall out there? Or hope to draw?
Left, right, left, right.
Ennard Fane!
Give all allies immune. Remove immune. Alright. Sick play, bro.
Well then.
It's gonna be a right good levy. Big and beautiful.
That dude sounds like he's straight out of Fable. Be a raccoon, baby.
Her Majesty knows what she's doing.
again and again and again.
Cool.
Draw and catch that!
Doesn't really matter. Reel is kind of useless at this point.
Yeah.
So I think I'd rather have them in hand. So that I can last longer.
With pleasure.
Dude, Geralt and his boyfriend are fucking strong.
Are you?
I don't know who the fuck that dude is. He must be in like The Witcher 1 or 2.
I honestly don't recognize him.
Your Majesty, no!
What?
I've lost my tooth. Son of a whore.
Alright. Well, you're kind of useless now. Oh wait, no. You have a different one.
I lost my tooth. Son of a whore.
Fun of a whore. Fun of a whore. You got 5 turns left? Me, what are you doing?
I think we're supposed to be in a worse spot here.
We're supposed to be in a real bad spot. Maybe. You might be right.
Tomorrow I drink with our forefathers!
It's not really going like that.
Mm-mm.
Oh, he called for AIDS. He thinks AIDS are gonna save him.
Ever have a storm knock out one of your
Oh, I'm about to ruin his day.
Looks like the gang's all here.
Great.
El Herzer.
Oh boy. It's tough business. I'm running into here.
Mm-hmm.
Discipline shall bring us victory.
You sure he's Discipline? That's a weird way to say Black Rayla.
Wait, what?
He said discipline will bring us victory, and I was like, that's a weird way to say Black Rayla.
I mean, like...
You'll be able to bring back a
Something from nothing. It's
yeah,
exactly
decoy.
what I do.
I didn't know I can bring that back. More you know. I'm going for the decoy farm.
Gotcha.
Order!
Alright. Come on. Be beautiful.
Not supposed to be any sport.
Damn. $182. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Oh, I just got that. What a coinky
My
dink.
prescription, a bit of bloodletting.
Oh, he tricked
Highly
me.
curious case.
Off to the front yet again.
My God, how many decoys has this bitch got?
Egreto dum anime est.
What the fuck was that turn?
Same thing though. Just
What?
putting him out there, takes 3 damage, take it back.
Meve
Put
was
him out there,
victorious
takes
on
3
the banks of
damage,
the
put him
Uga,
back.
but paid dearly for it. She lost a host of men and suffered harm herself. Yet she'd have been doomed, if not for a certain white-haired witcher. Meve longed to meet her mysterious savior and set off in search of him as soon as the battle dust had settled. She found him with the field surgeon and learned he was none other than the Witcher Geralt. Yes, incredible as it may seem, I've heard the tale from several and can vouch for its truth. At any rate, making naught of the fact that Geralt's ears were ringing from a blow with a mace, Meve began immediately to interrogate him.
Look, bitch, I can't hear you.
Woodbridge?
Asked Meve, prodding him insistently. For a spell, Geralt worried his hearing was shot, but then realized the Queen had a lisp.
Worked out that way, I guess.
You guess?
Meve gagged on the blood in her mouth.
Someone hold me!
The Queen felt Geralt merited the highest honor, a knighthood. Another monarch might have delayed until a more opportune time, but not Meve. Meve delayed nothing.
Count Odo, you, sir, do the honors. Alas, I cannot because of my tooth.
For valor shown in battle, I, Meve, by the gods' grace, Queen of Lyria and Rivia, hereby do knight thee.
Geralt of place unknown. The bridge you felled with men from Rivia. Or so you guess. I guess it falls to me to dub thee Geralt of Rivia.
Oh, snap.
Meve had come home, though by a circuitous route, through Edern's smoking embers, Angren's beast-infested quagmires, cross Mahakam's snow-capped ridges. But she had returned, cloaked in legend, a mighty army in tow. The moment was waiting, and not to be tainted even by Geralt of Rivia's disappearance, or dare we say desertion. The hero of the battle for the bridge was now a sought man. Yet Meve was determined to take back her realm, with or without the Witcher's aid. Valyrian's daring escapade behind enemy lines and the triumphant victory at the battle for the bridge that crowned it breathed new life into the North's war effort. Bands of resistance fighters now swarmed the conquered lands, while Kedwin and Redania, on the verge of swearing fealty to the Emperor, suddenly broke off talks with the invader. The Nilfgaardian war machine suddenly screeched to a halt, and the tide of war turned. Facing a united North, the invader had to withdraw the bulk of its forces from Lyria and Rivia. The way was cleared for Meve to retake her lost lands, defeat General Epdahi, and depose Willem. Or perhaps mother and son would not have to fight after all.
Milady, I come at King Willem's bidding.
Prince Willems.
His Majesty proposes a meeting. No arms, no escorts.
His Majesty? Whelp's barely tall enough to reach his mother's bosom. For shame!
Silence. Let him say his piece.
Oh, that's how she got her scar.
His Majesty, Willem I, wishes to discuss the possibility of a truce.
He wishes to surrender. Is that his aim?
Your words, not mine, Your Grace.
I've a few more on the tip of my tongue. But save them I shall for later.
Willem I's chosen the site for the parley.
Willem I will choose nought. If he wishes to speak, let him meet me midst the ruins of Devil's Tower.
Understood, Your Grace. I'll relay your terms.
Willem's emissary rode off, serenaded by hisses and jeers. Frightened by the clamor, his horse reared and kicked. The rider forced his mount to obey with cracks of his crop, striking many more times than was necessary.
Don't hurt your fucking horse.
Nag'll toss him off first chance it gets. Soon as he loosens the reins.
No great loss, I wager. But tell me, your thoughts on this reunion?
Sounds a ruse to me. But I know that won't stop you.
Whence this certainty?
Come now, Meve. At the end of it all, he's your son. You still care about him, it's obvious.
Willem's a traitor. Well, his name is Willem, very close to villain.
I mean, he is a traitor.
Yeah.
Kid or not.
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck
I
him.
care dearly, Gascon. I care to capture him and try him for treason.
Meve, the boy was manipulated.
It took no great push. Let's go. They await us.
Meve rode out clad in golden plate, her banners waving proudly overhead. She no longer led a band of ragtag partisans, but an army able to fend off an empire and drive its soldiers from her lands.
Aw, snap. What's up, Ender?
Ma'am, I've something you must see without...
Imagine Mike
delay.
Tyson holding hammer in one hand and sticking out the thumb of his other and yelling, "My thumb is Thor."
You need my help with anything?
I don't know, you got
Long
something
you've
to talk
travelled,
about?
Barnabas. The wonders you must have seen. Likely visited many exotic lands before you reached Mahakam.
Oh, Corvia, yes. Matina, yes. Nazir, doubly. Zeracania, gods, yes. And Korath, even. I mean, such beauty there, though hot. Oh, dreadfully so. Horrible place to grow turnips, if you've ever had to try. Novigrad. Lived there a spell as well, but I didn't much care for it.
Why ever not?
The hierarch, intractable man, banned one of my inventions, condemned it as unholy, vile, etc., etc. Decided he would burn both of us at the stake. As you can imagine, we had a difference of opinion in that regard.
Perhaps I shall regret this, but do tell. What was the thing you created exactly?
I knew you'd be interested. You've a curious mind, dear Queen. We're two peas of a feather. Quite
It's not
the
the
clever
saying
contraption
two
it
peas
was.
in a pod.
Made for a
because,
widow, wealthy but
peas are in a
aching
pod-like
with
thing.
longing. In
Two
her
peas in a
husband's
feather doesn't make any
absence, tormented
fucking
by
sense, Barnabas.
unfulfilled needs.
Stop right there. I knew I'd regret asking.
And see, it had this special crank that when rotated...
Barnabas, no, enough.
As you command, Your Majesty. But if you ever get the urge to see it, I've the prototype still tucked away in my trunk.
Noted. But by the gods, please, let's change the subject. Time I attended to a...
Ah!
Look at this fucking dude right here, dude. He's just chilling.
Arnulf. Can we get another blacksmith? Oh, that wouldn't make sense. Never mind. Because it destroys the decoy.
Gotcha.
So there wouldn't really be a point. I mean, I guess it might be good. Some of our other artifacts are decent. How big was this area? Well then.
I thought that might be like, you know, kind of the ending cinematic there.
Wrong again.